Hey, welcome back, lawn lovers. BW here. Hey, it's time to till the garden. It's June 13th today, and I'm a little late in tilling the garden. Every spring is kind of fun for me to see what's been sprouting up all on its own. I see that there are a few nice tomato plants getting started and lots of weeds like purslane and shepherd's purse. I'm not sure what the one with the big broad leaves is. I'll just be tilling all of these weeds right into the soil. I'll be tilling in two types of fertilizer. The first is Scott's starter fertilizer for lawns. The second is an organic fertilizer called Garden Tone. The first is Scott's starter fertilizer for lawns. This is a fast-acting synthetic fertilizer that will give the plants a good jump start and promote good root growth. I don't measure out the starter fertilizer. I just evenly scatter a generous amount on the ground. This will get mixed into the top 10 inches or so of the soil. I'm using a little less of this than last year because I'm going to use a little more of the organic fertilizer this year. The second is an organic fertilizer called Garden Tone. It's derived from feather meal, poultry manure, and bone meal. This breaks down slowly with warm weather and microbial action. It will feed the plants for the rest of the summer. Except for a pinch of fertilizer that I put in the hole when planting, this is all the fertilizer I give the garden all year. It's this combination of fast-release and slow-release fertilizers that will allow you to get the most out of tilling your garden. The 8-pound bag of organic fertilizer says to mix 3 pounds of fertilizer into the top 4 to 6 inches of soil for every 50 square feet of garden. This garden is 100 square feet and I'm mixing it into the top 10 inches of soil, so I'm very close to the recommended amount. I'm growing tall pepper and tomato plants that grow deep roots, so this should work well for me. I grow all of my pepper and tomato plants from seed in 3-inch peat pots. I was able to get those started on time, and they are ready and waiting to be planted. They're a little bit taller now because of the extra growing time, but that allows me to plant them a little deeper than I would have been able to plant them had I planted them earlier. A power tiller would be nice to have, but this is a small garden and I can do this by hand. I just take a big scoop and turn the shovel and soil over. I try to avoid lifting the soil very much because that puts a lot of stress on my lower back and gives me a backache. I also slide my hand down close to the shovel to get better leverage when lifting and turning the soil over. I try to avoid digging up the tulip bulbs we have planted in the center middle tier, but it's not unusual for me to dig up 1 or 2 of those every year. Sorry honey, we'll have to get some more of those. Now I just need to break up the lumps and smooth it out. There, now I'm ready for planting. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video notebook. And remember, you can do it.